Hey everybody, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News. Welcome back. Live coverage here of Cloud Connections, Cloud Communications Alliance. We have with us today Kevin Nethercott and Robert Galop of Tresic. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me today.
You bet. Good morning.
So good morning. So, you guys have been involved all over this conference. You've been on panels, you've been in discussions. What's happening? What are you hearing? It's just right after your announcement of Tresic.
Right. No, this has kind of been the first place where we've come out of stealth mode and mingling with the public, so to speak. And it's been an awesome 48 hours. As you mentioned, we've been on a couple of key panels that the feedback's been super positive as we look at that really intersection point now of communications and all the work that we've done over these last couple of decades, bringing AI into that now. And here at Tresic, we're building the Tresic Intelligence Cloud that seems to be the right thing at the right time. The feedback's been awesome.
That's really important point, Kevin, that you guys come into the room with a tremendous amount of experience and knowledge. At the same time, you have brand new ideas for MSP and channel partner opportunities.
Exactly. And that's our whole model, is we recognize the investment that so many of the industry have made, and they've got great products, they got great customers. Now we're able to bring on that next level and help them double their revenue with the asset that they already have.
That's very interesting. So what's been the Tresic message? What have you been saying to people here this week?
I mean, that's it. And Robert can walk you through how we get there, but we've got the next generation of technology. Tresic itself is built on the next generation of technology. We're using spec-driven development in a very innovative way that allows us to bring higher quality products to market so much faster. And so I think our partners are finding value in that relationship, where not only are we bringing great product, but we're kind of leading out with what's next, and recognizing that through these partnerships we can help them grow their business, help create them thought leadership in their own space, and then ultimately deliver product that they can sell literally tomorrow and start making money on.
So that's part, Robert. That's really basically part of the message that's resonating. Ready tomorrow.
Yeah. So one of the key things that resonates, and it's funny, it's one of the last things we added to the product. But what's really been resonating is we look at where the industry, over the last couple of years, the industry's been starting to build out this capability around beacons, right? Which allows us to take any conversation, which is unstructured data and voice, text messaging, chats, social media, and really start to treat those as first-class citizens and be able to run AI against it, analyze those conversations and turn them into action downstream. So two of the things that have been resonating for us are, once the conversation's done, how do I know what's actually happened and what's important to my business? And then how do I make sure that all of the commitments that I've made in those conversations are followed up on? Right? So two of the key pieces of our platform, the After Call Copilot and then the First Alert Copilot, answer those two questions directly. And what's really cool is let's step back a minute. Usually your business is focused on phone, and they're focused on how do I put stuff into my CRM and keep track of stuff.
Right.
And we treat those two things as separate entities. But in reality, every conversation that we have has to find its way into a CRM somehow. What we've actually built out with beacons and AI and our copilots is almost replacing that leg into the CRM. Right. So literally every conversation I now have turns into exact action items that need to be followed up for customers, things that need to happen inside of my business to move revenue forward. And it also turns into alerts directly to the people within the business, where the different moments in those conversations matter, right? Somebody may have said, I need better service, or I really love this product and you guys should add this to it. Or Sally or Sarah gave me awesome service yesterday, right? And today those things typically get lost in the noise, or they don't get tracked. They certainly don't make their way into the CRM. But because we're able to layer in on top of the telco stack that the CSPs and MSPs are bringing today, they're getting direct access to that information, and they're able to bring that directly into businesses that are their customers today. So it's a really nice differentiator, and it's those two products that have really resonated well as we're talking with service providers here at the show today.
We're really giving businesses a 360-degree view of their interactions with their customers. It's literally priceless.
So this is sort of how we were talking just before we hit the camera. It's not, the conversation isn't vCons per se or AI per se. It's packaging that into something that can be immediately monetized.
Yeah. No, nobody needs another summary. Nobody needs another CDR.
I got that already.
That's right.
I got that
go
already.
anywhere. I've got a folder.
Got that on my phone.
Right now, how do you actually turn that into action within my business? How do you help move my business forward? And that's the promise of AI. All of the stuff that we're doing with AI is moving the business forward faster. And we're really excited about the impact that this is having on businesses already.
I think it's important to also highlight it's not generic AI, right? So what's really cool is that we're using the company or our CSP partners' data to train our models, right? So our AI models are actually focused on their business and on the verticals that they're in. So it's not generic. I mean, we've got generic co-pilots out there and different things, but now we're able to really add additional incremental insights into someone's business that's super unique.
You know, it's interesting that we've sort of come back to the beginning, right? There was this sort of ooh-ah thing about AI, and now basically it sounds more and more like AI is a great tool to meet customer needs and maybe even invent new products that we can offer to the market.
Yeah, it's an accelerant, right? We've heard a lot of talk in the industry about it's going to replace people, but at the end of the day, it's an accelerant. It's letting people do their jobs faster and do their jobs better, right? And what's better than knowing and having that entire body of knowledge that you get from having every customer conversation put together so you can analyze it and understand what it means to you as a business leader, as a marketing person, as a product person, as a development person. Right? So that's where we're at right now in the industry, and it's we're just starting to unlock the value out of that with the products that we're bringing.
As we wrap up our brief podcast today, I want to almost do kind of open mic. Why don't you guys talk directly to our audience? What do you want to say to the channel partners, MSPs, carriers, and so on? What's your message?
Our message is we're looking for partnerships. We feel that we can really go deep with these partners and impact their business. Our past experience running businesses, we've had experience doubling and tripling revenue inside organizations. We have better tools, better technology now to help you do that. And so, come partner with us. And it's a brave new world, but we're really on the verge of hundreds of billions of dollars. Somebody threw out $1 trillion yesterday of where this vCon, AI, communications are all intersecting. It's an exciting time, and so come join us and let's have some fun. Yeah.
Where can we learn more about Tresic?
Funny enough, Tresic.cloud. So hit the website. You'll see all the awesome stuff, and you'll see our commitment to partners. Our entire go-to-market is through partners because you as CSPs, you as MSPs have the relationships and already have the business with your customers. We're just focused on helping you get that added layer of value on top of what you're already selling.
All right, and I'm going to put in an editing note right here so we can put this up right away. I put in Tresic.com. It's Tresic.cloud, everybody. Go there, find out more. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for joining me today. This has been really interesting. I'm looking forward to our next conversation.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Doug.